Are we sound checking again, or are we just going?
Hello, YouTube. This is Piss and Moan.
You're gonna have to cut that out.
Yeah, I'll cut it out. Maybe I shouldn't now because we've addressed it. We're really good at this reviewing thing for all of our 3 viewers. There, we've lost half of the viewers of our 2 viewers.
Like I said,
cut out.
Like I said, we make these for us, not for anybody else.
Well, I just pushed myself away, so.
Well, and I also like how the cat stayed out of the room until the second we hit record.
That's Patch. She's a wonderful kitty. We're both just staring at the camera, though. I'm going to have to fucking minimize that. Language, Nick. Language. But then we'll just be looking down.
No, move it behind it. Click the thing. There we go.
There we go. Now we can't see.
Yeah. Man, how do I come up with some of this stuff? It's amazing.
Mastermind. He's the real master behind. Master behind?
Master behind.
It's about his butt. So, today we're going to be talking about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. We just went and saw it.
I haven't seen that yet.
We literally just saw it.
Is that before or after the dinosaur one?
Yes.
Okay.
And surprisingly, I think this one's a lot better than the critics and audience and everyone pretty much seems to be giving it. Is it dumb? There's definitely some dumb things.
It's all over the frickin' map.
It really is. I don't know why they can't capture the essence of the original. This one was very much the Lost World, where the last one was Jurassic Park. So it feels like they really went and kind of pulled back to the original. And personally, Lost World is my favorite, and I think we should do a video on that.
I would say that my
Jurassic Park
favorite
sucks.
is either
You've only seen the newest
Jurassic Park 3.
God, that one was bad.
Or Jurassic World, at least up until this one. Of the ones I've seen, which are literally the ones I just listed.
3, World, and this one. Fallen Kingdom.
And actually, I'd say I'd like this best of the 3 I've seen.
I would agree. I think this one was the best of the 3.
Which is weird, because the first quarter of it's really dumb.
Really, yes.
Really, really, really dumb. And there are dumb moments throughout the whole thing. But we'll put it this way. The trailer made it seem like it was some kind of spy ops. We're going to take down evil people using dinosaurs as our secret agents. Which I didn't even want to see it because of that trailer. And it's not accurate. Not even kind of accurate.
No. I thought that, the first, I don't even know, maybe the first quarter was going to be the whole movie. And very little of it actually ends up taking place on the island. So if you think that you've already seen everything from the trailer, you haven't. There's actually quite a bit in addition to that.
Yeah, I was surprised because we thought, well, there's the whole movie watching them escape from the island in the trailer. And, geez, it's less than a quarter of the way in. Yeah,
it really was. And it was actually pretty good. I do feel that the movie should have been named, and you came up with it, so I'll let you say it. But I feel that this, if they do an honest trailers for this, it should definitely be named
T-Rex Machina.
I definitely think that is the appropriate way.
Jurassic World, T-Rex Machina.
I'm at the part Raptor's gonna get him. T-Rex Machina. I was wrong. It got me.
I also have to say, one of my least favorite characters lived through the whole movie. So
yeah, I was really disappointed. There was the great part. I hope a rock hits him, and then a rock freaking hits him. But he got up and shrugged it off. I was a little sad. In the middle of the theater, I'm like, yes! He's just laughing.
I knew he wasn't going to die because they characterized him too much, but I hated him. So, I mean... But, I'd like to get into spoilers. Are you ready to get into spoilers?
Well, let's give it a rating.
4 out of 7.
I think that's pretty similar to me, because I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Which is...
I'll give it a 6 out of 10 because there was a lot of dumb.
Mm-hmm. It's a good fun movie.
We'll put it this way: there was a certain point in the movie where I'm listening to the people behind us, and I hear a bunch of kids laughing, and I'm like, this is a kids movie. Don't need to be super critical about this. It's a kids movie, and that's
really
when it started. That's about the point it started to turn around for me. When I started thinking of it
if you don't think of it as a super deep movie, it's not tons of plot twists. It's pretty straightforward. Got some good action. Got some good scariness.
No, it's all jump scares. I mean, it's all cheap cliche for scares, but
there's
there's tense moments.
Yeah, there's definitely.
All right, I'll give you that. I have a cat licking my toe.
If you want to scare the crap out of your kids, this is a good 7 out of 10 to do it with.
And I will say the composer is a great copycat of John Williams.
I really hope they use him for more Spielberg stuff.
I think they might have used him recently for one of the Star Wars movies. I don't know if it was Solo or not. But,
it would make sense. He'd be perfect. He's a fantastic John Williams impersonator. That should be his job description.
Well, yeah, but I also don't want to diminish his abilities because it was really good. I liked the music.
It was really good.
I might go look it up on my own and download some of it.
Won't You Be My Neighbor's got a 99%.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, or I'm gonna have to see that.
Ant-Man has an 85.
Yeah, well, that's
I
Marvel.
won't make you see that. Marvels have been getting pretty bad ratings lately, though, from the critics at least.
Not. Infinity War did fine.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best one since Winter Soldier. So. Oh, except maybe Black Panther.
I like Black Panther a lot.
There's some real dumb in Black Panther.
Yeah, but there's...
I feel there was less egregious dumb in Infinity War, but overall it wasn't as good.
Unfortunately for me, the whole thing was dumb because of the first 5 minutes. They ruined the entire movie with the first 5 minutes.
That sucks.
For me. So I'm sitting there thinking, "Ho, don't do it," and then they did it.
Oh, just to quick get my 2 cents in because we're talking about Marvel now. Every time I watch Thor Ragnarok again, I hate it more. I've gotten my wife to start disliking it. I'm going to retroactively, I don't remember what I gave it, but it's back down to a 5. That is not, I think I gave it like a 9. That is just unacceptable. There's so much dumb in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, people keep praising it as one of the best Marvel movies ever, and I'm like, no!
Uninspired villain. Some decent plot twists. Horrible treatment of previous characters. And then the characters they do create to replace those characters, because I don't know, they decided to, they then kill off in the next movie without even having them on screen.
Marvel's just kind of out of control.
I think I'm still going to pull back. Infinity War was great. It's, especially with what they had, impressive job. There's some issues I have with it, but overall pretty darn good.
I'm gonna do exactly what I did for The Force Awakens and say, depending on how the sequel turns out, that's what I'll rate with. Yeah,
I definitely can't look at The Force Awakens as well now that I've seen The Last Jedi. Ugh. We're going to probably do a video on that now, next.
The Last Jedi, more like sometime. The Last Straw. Am I right, Disney?
So, we've given our ratings. Do you want to get into spoilers? So, spoilers, go see it. It's definitely not one you have to see in theaters. It's good for kids.
It was kind of cool in theaters.
I don't think it has any magic that would have been lost at home. When you see Jurassic Park, I think you'll see why that would have been amazing in theaters. This was a good movie.
Well, for me, a lot of the theater is the controlled setting. Lights are off. You're not getting up to check the pizza in the oven. You're not
going to the bathroom regularly. I go to the bathroom like 3 times a movie at the movie theater. As you guys need to know, my bathroom.
This is me looking at the camera like in The Office.
Don't worry, that's how everyone feels in the theater. I just picturing you as what's it, Dave or
Dwight?
No. The one guy that's like aware of the insanity that is The Office.
Oh, I'm not gonna remember his name.
They're like the guy who marries Pam.
I'm not gonna. Jim.
The Jim just like the looks at the camera like you guys. Yeah. We're on the same page here.
But since I bothered to bring it up, I love the setting of a movie theater to watch movies. And
Me too.
I think
that's why I go to so many.
Your Name was the perfect movie to see in theaters. Because you're sitting at home and the movie's just starting. Someone's going to still be on their phone. But when Your Name starts, it's silence. No one's on their phone. You're looking at the screen waiting for it to start.
Not everyone has that benefit. Some theaters don't stay so quiet.
That's fair. That's why I'll build my own theater with
it's called your
no
house.
talking. Whenever I get a house, I'll build a theater with it. It's gonna be great. Trust me.
We're sitting in mine.
All right, but you want to know?
So spoilers.
Yeah, we're into spoilers now. We're really good at this reviewing stuff. You know where it turned around for me? It turned around with the training montage with Blue. That's when it
started getting some connection and
yeah. That was the first real point of character development in the movie.
And honestly, Chris Evans stole the movie for me.
He did. Yeah, he did a really good job, especially compared to his
foil.
Compared to himself in the last movie. I did not like him in the first one.
He's fantastic in this one. I feel like they let him write some of his lines. Some of them were just phenomenal.
Yeah, he does a pretty good job. The problem with Bryce Dallas Howard, the actress, she doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's kind of put in this role as and I hate to say it because it sounds so sexist, but it feels sexist, as the damsel to be saved by the main character.
Well, and that's what she was in the last one, too.
Yeah, she doesn't feel like a self-contained character. She's literally just there as a plot device for the main character. To be a love interest, to bring him into the story, to be in the way, to have to be saved.
It was so much of a character change for her to save the dinosaurs.
Yeah, when she was overly aggressive businessman.
Yeah. She was the money person in the
She was practically the villain in the first one.
Just short of it.
That's actually something pretty cool. There wasn't really a villain in the first movie. Maybe the scientist, but
the first Jurassic Park or the first
Jurassic World.
No, what's his face? D'Onofrio.
Oh, the engine.
Yep, the guy who's like, we got to use these raptors for the military. I like that actor, but holy crap, was that character bad?
Yeah, it really was. And it's especially sad because I don't know if you haven't seen the Lost World, but InGen is the prominent group in that movie, and I feel they're much better developed and
was the old guy in either of the other
old guy?
The one in this one. Okay,
not that I'm aware of. I definitely didn't recognize him
because I knew who the actor was. He was in stuff like Babe.
Yeah, he's in all sorts of things. Yeah.
He
did a good job.
Yep. He's a great actor.
I think the daughter wasn't even that bad. I think as far as child actors go, she did pretty good.
My problem was they didn't resolve her character arc at all.
No, I think that she's a spoilers, major spoilers. The fact that she's a clone that had nothing to do with the story, and it's
that was really cool, but they didn't do anything.
No, yeah, exactly.
I was like, okay, where are we going? This is cool. Where are we going now? And then
it was literally just so they could make the line, "They're alive like me."
Yeah, God.
All I can picture is the PETA people It was such a dumb line and such a dumb concept. If they had done something with that and not tried to ram it in the last 5% of the movie, it feels like that was supposed to be core to the whole film.
Yeah, and the problem I think was, for me, they tried to do the sneak up on her seeing the picture.
Yeah,
and the problem it didn't make any sense.
No,
I thought, why is she's in a picture in the book with
she looks just like her mom. That was not a clear reference in any way, shape or form.
They're trying to set it up. Why is the dad or the grandpa trying to keep the photo away from her? But it doesn't make any sense until we're actually told.
It makes him seem like so much more of a villain. He cloned his daughter just so he'd have her back. That's pretty weird. Really changes their relationship.
I don't think so. Because it's still a parental relationship, even if they're further separated.
Yeah.
And it's implied that they're close, and it's implied that it's not creepy. But
that's true. It's not like he cloned his wife or anything.
Yeah.
It's his daughter.
Yeah, if he cloned
Why is the
wife,
cat on her back kicking my calf?
Attention.
It's my life. Dog and the kids are gone, so the cat has to be obnoxious.
I liked despite the name, I like the new scary dinosaur. The Indoraptor.
Indoraptor.
Indoraptor sounds like some Indonesian cuisine or something.
All I could think of is like some sort of COD montage type naming of things.
This is my Indoraptor trick shot. You gotta spin 360 one way, 360 the other way. Sidestep one way, sidestep back, no scope. Indoraptor shot.
It is a montage.
And the whole thing, it's the Indominus crossed with a raptor, but the
Indominus was
already
raptor.
a raptor. It was already part raptor. That was the big twist in the first one.
I think the big thing that they were trying to go for is this is an Indominus Rex that can actually follow orders and isn't just a loose cannon ultra predator. This one we can point with a laser and make sonic attacks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that could possibly be used by the enemies.
Well, not only that, the solution to have it charge it.
Dodge it?
Owen? Is that his name?
I don't even know.
Well, yeah. Why didn't you point at the glass window it's standing on, make it attack that, and kill itself?
Like, just like the non-communication. I'm gonna make him attack you like he's about to, but you dodge so he falls through the glass.
Especially when the kid's right behind him, and it's like, okay, if it misses you, it hits the kid. And
it was the dumbest, like, conclusion plot. It would have been better if the little raptor literally just jumped on it while it was, like, looking at him and it was just a distraction the whole time. That would have made so much more sense, because that was just so dumb. Are you seriously cleaning yourself under my foot?
But yeah, there were some great scenes. Like the training montage with Blue I loved. The sneaking around in the museum was fun.
Yeah.
And creepy and fun and suspense building.
The bed scene was surprisingly realistic for a little kid and dumb at the same time, but
it was yeah.
Sometimes dumb can make sense though in those kinds of situations. You don't make logical decisions when you're like 12.
Just go out the door. It's right there. Don't hide under the covers.
Yeah.
Well, my big problem was Owen taking forever to get her out of the room once the Indoraptor was distracted. God, I feel so dumb saying that name every
Indoraptor.
time. Indoraptor.
I thought it was so dumb that he takes a couple shots, then I'm going to stop, see how effective it was. Now I'm going to find out if I still have ammo. Oh, crap. It would have been really good if I just kept firing, found this out, got her and me out of here while he was still laying on the ground, as opposed to now.
Well, not only that, but dropping the gun. That's still a huge metal object you can hold between you and a huge-ass jaw.
Indoraptor?
Indoraptor.
This is Jurassic World Episode 1, Revenge of the Indoraptor.
Well...
Actually, no, Indominus Rex is closer to Phantom Menace then.
I suppose it was 2 years between the movies, so it was decomposition. I suppose in the water it would decompose that quickly. The opening scene was dumb as hell.
Yeah, that whole...
The whole sneak into the island to steal its bones. I mean, that's old hat Jurassic Park horror kind of stuff, where you know they're all dying because they're not famous actors. And
I don't recognize any of these actors. I wonder if any of them are going to survive. Maybe a couple to move the plot along.
But yeah, when I leaned over and said, and here's where the fish comes out and grabs him.
Yeah. Well, that's in the trailers, too.
Is it? Oh, okay.
One thing I would have to say, there's a ton of references back to the original Jurassic Park and Lost World. So if you've seen them and they're something that you really remember a lot, you'll get some references. Like, there's some good ones.
Yeah,
made me smile.
The mirror shot was definitely one of them. I remember that.
The other thing I was going to say... Crap, I lost it. Crap. That's something to... Oh, there's some funny parts. What was the one? We're assembling a team.
Yeah.
And it's just...
They don't actually say that.
But they might as well have.
Why do so many movies have to have a we're building a team theme going on with them?
Yeah. Especially when it doesn't... You don't need to have to go and have dumb character building for the throwaway team members you're making. Just Just have them all meet, and, like, I've already established the team. Here's the main characters getting introduced to the team. Like, I think it's Alien vs. Predator that does that. And not to say it's good movie, but so much team building in all these movies lately.
We never saw what's-his-face.
Scientist dude?
Yeah, if he made it out or not. I don't think we
That's
saw.
for Jurassic World 3, man.
Which,
Like, all the themes of we've unleashed the animal of genetic engineering. You can't kill the genetic engineer.
yeah, that
Seriously. Don't attack my foot, please.
That ending bugged me too, because I'm like, all right, what now? Are we turning this into Resident Evil?
He was so preachy. And all the Jurassic Park movies have been pretty preachy. So, other meme part. They're, like, at the very end about to push the button, and all I could picture was the superhero... the meme, the sweaty superhero, do I push the button? Which is like, it's not a thought process. You don't release the crazy dangerous animals into the public.
Yep.
We've already brought them all back to life. There's no reason we can't do it again.
Well, yeah, there is. You need another sequel. I mean,
It just felt very forced and dumb. And it led to the line of,
this would have made.
they're alive like me. We don't kill alive things. Even if they are Endoraptor. Oh, wait, we already killed that one. It's okay if he goes extinct.
You know, if they let all the dinosaurs die, this would have made a good conclusion to a trilogy.
Yeah, I feel letting all the dinosaurs die would have made a lot more sense. Maybe Blue's the only one that gets out. He's the last of his kind. It's not like letting the cat out of the bag.
I'm glad that they actually spent time building a character for one of the dinosaurs.
That was cool. They did it really well, too. That Blue is kind of atypical. And
And a leader amongst its own kind, yeah.
yeah. And has empathy where the other ones... That was really cool. Almost evolved relative to the rest of his species. Kind of like the domestic dog.
She's the mom, remember?
Yes, I
Her-
know. Sorry, I'm sexist.
Even though the meme is "You're my boy, Blue," I think. I don't even know.
I was thinking Blue as the ox.
Well, and then I don't know if I'd even the whole line that was so very Trump. That was the
Oh, nasty woman.
yeah. I mean,
Don't bring in politics to your generic movies. Every time you do that, you ostracize 50% of the population. I don't care which side of the aisle you are.
I don't even know if that was intent. It was something to try and mentally control the audience. Is what I would say. It's to create an association to an evil person.
Yeah,
For-
they may not have even realized it. It's a good point. I didn't catch it when you brought it up. Thirstiest woman.
Justice
Well, we'll
League
touch
is
on that.
bad.
Don't worry. We'll touch on that.
We're gonna make that a brief one because what can you even say about
I'm going to do my best to make that a meme. I'm going to cut that. Nah. I'm going to see if I can make that a thing.
But yeah, some really good parts, but a lot of really stupid parts.
Yeah, great for kids.
It was a lot better than I was expecting because I wasn't even
Definitely.
going to see it.
With the 51 tomato meter and 58 audience score, I thought this was going to be really bad. I don't know why it got such poor ratings. I've seen plenty of bad movies that got much better ratings than this. I do not think that this was worse than A Quiet Place. And I'll
don't
touch on that
think-
later.
Well, yeah, I liked this more than I liked Incredibles 2, I think.
Wow. I still have not seen Incredibles through. Gonna take
Which
my
is
daughter.
Really sad.
Kat, you are being ridiculous.
Maybe we'll have to close the door. But yeah, I think
She's not being a problem.
if
Just
you're looking
obnoxious.
for a blockbuster to see this summer, I was going to say, if you're looking for a Ghostbuster to see this summer, if you're looking for a blockbuster,
This is definitely the
to see this summer,
Ghostbuster to see. Sadly.
This is not a bad way to spend a couple hours.
Yeah. This is definitely worth going to see. Like,
Yep.
it's a good date night movie. It's a fun time. Good for the kids. Just don't expect a lot.
Yeah. So, you got any words of wisdom for the audience?
Saboomafu.